have approached the demilitarized zone. It's about to get remilitarized with these two players. The first one to the top, the Protoss player who is on a roll right now, his ideas.
MVP Super.
I'm so tempted to make this super duper joke, but I'm just gonna skip it. Bottom right of the map, we have his opponent, the last man, the last Protoss standing for his team, for Team FXO. They need him now. Can they rely on him? It is
FXO Hurricane.
Hurricane tier, man, is approaching Korea right now. It's a typhoon. It's dangerous.
And that Winds of Change joke earlier is certainly true in this game. If he can't change things off, then we will suddenly see FXO go down. And ooh, we have an early gateway. We have a gateway at 10.
He's probably going to 4-gate. He could even, with this type of gateway play where he cut probes even, we could see the Korean 4-gate variation of this. It's been a long time, but with the way Warp Gate works now, I have seen some players, especially on the ladder, occasionally go for like 5 gateways of the Korean Warp Gate push, where you pull out of gas after you research Warp Gate, put a bunch of pylons in your opponent's main and kill them. And since so many people in Heart of the Storm with the Mothership Core feel more safe, they're cutting a lot of corners, this could just get super a win early on.
Yeah, and he already showed that he has a lot of build orders against Zerg. He's choosing one against Protoss right now that is once again very aggressive. He just seems to be right now a very, very aggressive player.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we've seen this already in Wings of Liberty by him, but in Heart of the Swarm right now, he's going all out.
There's the fast core. You can see how much faster it is in this opponent. He continues to mine gas, so it's not going to be any variation of Korean 4-gate. To give you guys some context here, the Korean 4-gate was a build that was used only by Koreans in a time where StarCraft was not, StarCraft 2 was not as popular in Korea. Most people were still playing StarCraft 1, and you would only mine 50 gas and make so many pylons of the extra minerals in your opponent's main base that they could not deal with all of them, and you just warp in only zealots. That's the Korean 4-gate. It's a build that died after the Warp Gate patch happened a long time ago, but it's something that we could have seen. Regardless, he's going to have a very fast timing on Hurricane here, and if Hurricane doesn't scout this, he's going to be in trouble. He's sending that probe across. Now, can he get into the main? That's the question.
Mothership Core here is going to come out first. The Chrono Boost on the gateway.
Yeah, no Warp Gate research. He goes right into that Mothership Core. It's going to be out very quickly. It's going to give him a lot of information because he can go and scout with it.
Yeah, but we have the Stalker now immediately being built for Hurricane, so he actually does not get a Zealot out early on. He goes straight into the Stalker, and the Mothership Core should not be able to do too much on its own. He needs more support.
Yeah, this is actually really cool because it's kind of like an aggressive scout, what he's done with this fast core. He's going to be able to get the Mothership Core, and like you said, because the Stalker's going to be out for Hurricane, he's not going to be able to do any damage, but he can come in here and for sure see, is there a Stargate in there, or do you have a Robo, what's going on?
The thing is, he's really spending a lot of his Chrono Boost on the early gate that he has, so he doesn't only have this one Zealot, he will have the Mothership Core, and he has his Stalkers out a little bit faster. The big problem really is that this Zealot is already taking so many hits.
This is such a cool build. Super is showing us already he's got a lot of variation you can put into this play. That Mothership Core flies in.
Yeah. Comes in here at the side, trying to go into the mineral line.
Uh-oh. 2 gateways out for Hurricane, but he needs more time. He's targeting down the Mothership Core. There's a slow on the Stalker. It will go down.
Nice. Great time warp here. And the second Stalker is out. You can already see on the minimap that more units are now coming to the bottom right.
Yeah, he's just trying to target down probes. The Mothership Core now is out for Hurricane as well.
Super is super aggressive here, but he's dealing with 2 Stalkers right now.
But
here
his
comes
second
another one.
He's using Chrono Boost here.
He's
and so far this is super effective.
He's walking into the time warp again. That was a huge mistake by Hurricane.
I think this game may just end here because he's losing too much.
The Mothership Core is out right now. The Harvester count is in favor of Super, but he's going to lose his Mothership Core here. Can take down another Harvester. 5 Harvester lead at this point.
Yeah, it gets even another one. He's trading his expensive gas units for probes, and now he's at 22 to 17. He doesn't end the game with his units alone, but he's following this up with a 4-gate, and I just don't see Hurricane holding this because he doesn't have the production. His probe count is so far reduced.
This is really getting scary right now. The Harvester count is already so much better for for Super, and now he even spots the warp in pylon of his opponent, can take that down as well. This is really, really getting nasty now.
Yeah, this is really nasty, man. And he has the warp in though. This is going to be really difficult to deal with for Super, who in fact will lose a Stalker if he's not careful. Nice micro, does good force field there, traps the Stalker inside.
Really well done, really well done. Can take it out, no double kill here. Oh, but he actually slips with his micro, and now he can take down a second one.
Yeah, the Mothership Core here comes as well, and
Hurricane!
Can Hurricane turn this one around? He's going to take out the sentries. Warp-in is good here, but it's a bit too late. And he still has that forward pylon, don't forget.
That was really a misstep here by Super. He could have done way better here. Now he needs to warp in units once again, but we already have Hurricane on the move with the Stalkers in the main base.
The Mothership Core doing a lot of damage here as well. He will eventually take it out, but it's a lot of wasted DPS. The probes come down, and Hurricane, can he turn this one around? It looked like he was dead for sure, but that one warp and pylon, that one opportunity granted here, may be able to get him back into this.
One force field missed and a bit of a bad Stalker micro at the front, and suddenly Super is the one who's on the ropes now. Another round of warp-ins here for Hurricane. He's trying to walk up the ramp. Here comes the force field.
He pulls back the Stalkers, takes out that one. Now he's got the high ground advantage. He needs to make sure he doesn't waste it, though. Meanwhile, Hurricane back at home has a Twilight Council going up. This could be for multiple things, from DTs to Blink Stalkers.
Harvester count is still a little better for Super here, and this is something that will add up over time.
Yeah. And the warp-ins starting to occur here. He's going for a counter warp-in, which not only will scout the Twilight Council, but will be guaranteed to get a few probe kills, and at the very least, force a warp-in at home.
And, yeah, kill a little bit of mining time. Here comes the warp-in at home, trying to take down a Harvester. 2 actually starting to take down the shields of the Stalker. Here comes the warp-on. He's taking out those units. He can actually trap them.
Yeah, this is really, really nicely done. He knows his opponent is distracted, comes down the ramp, but with the warp-ins Hurricane has, he may be able to hold his position here. Great micro back on that weakened Stalker.
Really good micro. And here comes the rest of the units for Super, and he's really trying to turn this around. Bam! Both of the Stalkers are down, and suddenly it is Hurricane who loses most of the units.
And back at home, he's losing his Stalker as well to the Zealot, which is never what you want to have. All these units low on hit points for Super, but he's able to micro them well, keep their damage output. Robotics goes down after he spouts the Twilight Council, and this has been a very back and forth pros versus pros, a very unique one, in fact.
You know, this could have been so much better for Super. I mean, the one force field that he misses at the ramp, then he loses a Stalker too because he doesn't pay attention for a second. With a perfect micro here, he could have actually been so far ahead in the game. But Hurricane, this resilience that he shows here is amazing.
Yeah, and he's really trying to hold on strong. Super with a few warp-ins here. Nice micro on that Sentry. He just continues to run in. He's trying to trade probes to stay ahead. It's 26 to 23 right now, and he's going to try to eliminate even more. He needs to target, though, with that Zealot.
Overall supply is definitely in favor of Super right now. Hurricane is trying to catch up here, but it is definitely not easy. He has a bit of a lead, or had it with the Twilight Council, but right now you can really see that once again we have the MVP Protoss putting on the aggression.
Yeah, and Super runs up here, but I don't know if this is the right choice. He's a bit overzealous. He does not have enough units to make this work.
Yeah, he's really trying to come through with the Zealots that he has, but this is very difficult. The micro is top-notch, though.
Yeah, it comes down to the lack of workers. He doesn't have the economy that Super has to throw these units in here like this, and Hurricane is desperately trying to get those warp-ins.
I think this could be it.
It may be, man. He's just got so much here. It's 42 to 29 supply right now. Targets down another Stalker. Good force fields to isolate.
And he's attacking now the gateways. If he can take down one of the gateways, this would basically be game. The production capabilities are so much better now for Super. A Dark Shrine being built, but is this really going to be in time?
Yeah, this is the one thing he can hope for. If he, you know, the thing is, if Super attacks these cores and these gateways for too long and the Dark Shrine finishes, he doesn't have any detection.
Well, he does.
Actually, yeah, he does. The Observer just arrived.
Yeah, the Observer just arrived, and now the core is down. Cybernetic Score is gone. Probes are dying. Stalkers are dying.
Yeah, with that Observer, man, it doesn't matter if the Dark Shrine finishes, and I think this may just be the game ender here.
Well, he's warping them into the top right, I think, maybe for a counterattack. At least there was something warped in. But here come the rest of the units. They just go down, and it looks like Super is pulling it off.
Yeah, it looks like it. He doesn't even have enough money for a DT right now. More Stalkers walking in. The last of the probes die.
11-10 supply now against 46. GG. Super has done it.
He has, man. And this is not the result I expected. Let's see a 3-win streak like this from Super. That was a very back and forth game. At the end of the day, I still have an observing computer, so I know you had that Observer. I was like, well, Dark Shrine might change things, but he was prepared. He was ready. He had everything ready for any sort of possibility. Skeleton, like, oh my god!
Oh my god, look at that kid.
#1 Super fan is in this chair right now.
He goes for the reverse all kill here, takes 4 wins in a row. That was actually amazing. 4-1 score, and FXO Shoya, he is not happy, not at all. Gumiho with the early lead for Team FXO, and then it's Super with a reverse all kill. Bam!
Yeah, he gets the all kill, and that was an amazing kick, jump, like scissor kick that we saw there at the last second. He actually got the all kill. I was so shocked by that. The fact that he was able to beat the players of this caliber. He even takes out Tier at the last moment, and Coach Sway is so happy with this, you can tell.
Think about who he just beat. He took down Gumiho first, then he was able to be successful against the entire rest of it. We saw him going against Lenog, up against Hurricane, up against Lucky. That was actually amazing.
Yeah, it was a long list of incredible programmers he took out today.
I actually can completely understand now why he changed his ID. I mean, that is like, kind of fitting.
You know, there's like Mario Brothers and there's Super Mario Brothers. It's just like, it's the next level. You move into the next generation. That's what we've done with Heart of the Swarm, and he's leveled up here. I am excited to see what this guy has going forward. Maybe he can even get into that Challenger League coming up and become a Code S level player. If he can take out Code S level players, he definitely has the potential to be one himself.
That was amazing performance today by Super. He gathered a lot of momentum and he used it. The reverse all kill up against Team FXOpen. 4 wins in a row after losing the initial match, after Dream could not succeed against Gumiho. And suddenly, FXO is down not only 2 games in the GSTL, but they are also at -5 points.
Yeah, -5. They are going to be dead last, the only team to have O2 currently. Obviously, NSOSA will play a little bit later, along with Prime, to see who else is, or not Prime, sorry, Prime actually got the all kill with Beyond earlier.
Yep.
But we'll see how
Azubu and NSOSA are currently down with -4 and didn't win, but they only have 1 game, so they will play next weekend. Therefore, right now, FXO will definitely at the bottom of the ranks. And
you ask anybody before this team league, is FXO going to be in last place with a terrible indicator? And nobody, I have one person, not even a mouse, is going to be like, yeah, I think they'll probably be last. And they're having a tough time right now. This is not the FXOpen we know and love that's so good at the GSTL.
Exactly. They are struggling here a little bit. And of course, we're having an interview right now. We are going to ask what's going on and want to have an interview with the MVP of today. There's no question who's that's going to be. Here we have, of course, the MVP coach first.
Yep. See what Coach Choi has to say. Just introducing himself as being Coach Choi.
오늘 오기 전부터 최근에 서성민 선수가 팀 내 연습에서도 굉장히 좋은
His team's
실력을
been like practicing
보여줘서요.
harder than ever before.
올킬까지는 몰랐는데
he's talking about Super
2킬 이상
specifically.
해줄 거라는 생각은 하고 있었는데 이렇게 좋은 결과가 나오게 돼서 정말 기쁩니다.
Super said that he thought he was going to get more than 2 kills. And Coach Choi is very happy and proud of Super for being able to even exceed his own expectations.
확실히 올킬까지 하겠다라는 그런 확신이 좀 있었을 것 같은데 어떠셨는지 한번 질문 드리겠습니다.
방금 말씀드렸다시피 올킬까지는 원래 생각을 못했는데
He didn't think he'd get the all kill.
까지 잡아냈을 때는 올킬할 것 같다라는 생각이 들더라고요.
But when he defeated
오늘
Lenog,
아시다시피
that's when he thought it's maybe possible he could actually go for the all kill. And
원래 오늘 GSTL에
it was an incredible performance we saw from Super today.
Always great
코드
play.
A 선수들보다 못해서가 아니라 아직 자신들의 기량을 실전에서 못 발휘하는 것 같아서요. 그런데 이번
Yeah, he said he's sorry for the B teamers, the Code B players, and MVP. They didn't, because they're Code B players, they couldn't come out in the individual leagues. So we wanted to give them a chance to play today. But unfortunately, they got the all kill. So
he's apologizing here to send out Super and show us these great games.
Yeah, he's saying, I'm sorry, B teamers on the team, you couldn't come out today because Super actually got the all kill.
올킬 할 거라는 생각을 안 하고
He must be happy.
왔었는데 2킬을 하고 나서 올킬 욕심이 생기더라고요. 그래서
When he defeated 2 players, that's basically when he thought that he might be able to all kill today.
이성은 해설위원이 말씀해
He
주셨죠.
thinks that he also was a little bit lucky today.
날이다. 그렇죠. 오늘 좀 운이 좋아서 승리를 했다고 하는데 자, 그러면 앞으로 서성민 선수 오늘 경기를 시작으로 해서 군단 실력을 올킬을 했으니까 이번 시즌에 각오 한 말씀 들어보도록 할게요. 이번 시즌 앞으로 서성민 선수의 각오 한 말씀.
Saying good things about him here, asking him how he thinks that going forward.
우승하는 게 당연히 목표고요. 목표는 우승이니까 저희 팀 다 열심히 지금 하고 있으니까
It's the goal for MVP to be the champion in the season right now.
그러면 여기서 내친 김에
And they're gonna
이번
need to
시즌 나
practice really, really
서성민은
hard, and
몇
he
킬점
thinks
몇
that he
승
will be
정도 할
able
수
to achieve the
있겠다.
gold.
네, 자신감 넘치고 포부한 말씀
That's what they're going
부탁드리겠습니다.
for. He says,
몇
of
킬 정도
course,
예상하시나요?
that's our goal for this season.
생각해본 적은 없는데 오늘 정도라면은 뭐 무난히 15승 이상은 해야
야! 15승!
네, 저는 10승이란
Next
말 할
time
줄
when he comes
알았는데
out.
15승 안 된다고 지금
Okay, I couldn't catch that. They are shouting too much.
올킬한
Yeah,
3번
but,
하고 몇번 이기면 되는 거
He's just saying, like,
진짜
going
올킬
forward, he
4번
thinks
하면
maybe he can
됩니다.
another all kill. I think is what he said.
한번이 서성민 선수의 그 15K
We had some audio
저희가
problems
열심히
there for
중계하면서
just a second.
지켜보도록 하겠습니다.
충분히 할 수 있을 만한 그런
Oh, he thinks he's going to be able to get
다시
15
한번
wins throughout the season, is what he said.
MVP 팀에게
He already has 4, so
자, 이렇게 오늘
Yeah.
경기가 지금 마무리가 됐고요. 오늘
You know, he's almost a third of the way there.
Yep.
And we have a lot more games coming up. I think Coach Trey is probably going to be, saying, hey, the other players need to have a chance to play too.
Here we have the results of today with an all-kill. Super takes it after Gomiho gets the initial winner for Team FXOpen. Lucky, Lenog and Hurricane, they could not stop him. All 4 of them really well done. Congratulations not only to Super, of course, but also to the team, to Team MVP.
Yep. And it was, Dream was the only person to fall. He came out, did his part, but this was Super's day of reckoning. I don't know, man. It's like everybody was wondering how good Vampire is in Heartless Swarm. Well, just look at those results. They say it.
Yep, great performance today. Takes the all-kill. And of course, we are also taking a look at the standings. Here they are, FXOpen all the way at the bottom, -5. And of course, 2 losses. Then NSOS and Azubu will see them next week.
Yeah, the 2 warnings really sticking out as well for them. So, if they tie, which is very rare to occur, but the warnings will actually cause them to not potentially be in the playoffs. This is starting to, the stories are unfolding here at the GSTL.
Yep, we are starting already in the season and the storylines, they are developing fast. FXO, they have to do something the next time they are playing against XM Acer, and this is going to be a very interesting match since XM Acer is currently ranked 1 in the standings, so that's going to be quite interesting. Here you can see the games that we have next week, starting on Friday with Prime against Startail, and then Azubu versus NS also.
Yeah, on Saturday, the two teams that were formerly kind of at the bottom of the roster are going to fight out against each other. That should be a really intense match.
And also we have the 2 teams that all killed in their first match, Prime against Startail. That's going to be an interesting one.
Yeah, they can't all kill each other in this case.
That's not going to happen. Yep, that is definitely going to be the case. I really want to have Sound versus Beyond going to be the first game.
Yeah,
the 2 all-killers up against each other, that would be cool.
I'm really looking forward to seeing who the starting players for those matches are going to be.
Yeah.
Don't forget to tune into WCS Korea this week as well on Tuesday at 6:10 p.m.
And one thing, guys, next week we have the Code A qualifier, which will actually be broadcasted. It's on the 10th and on the 11th. Which is really important, and it's not going to be broadcasted on the GOMTV channel, but it's going to be broadcasted on Twitch. If you want to have information about that, make sure that you follow myself at Calva. I'm going to do the broadcast. Wolf is going to join me. You can follow him at FoxyWolf, and we will link about the stream links and about the schedules as soon as we know. We have to set up everything on the 10th in the area where the Code A qualifier is being held. So if you want to check that out, make sure that you add us on Twitter to get the stream link, and we'll release information as soon as we have it.
Yeah, as soon as we have that, we'll get to tell you guys. It's been a great day of matches.
Yep.
We'll see you guys then either at Code A or at the GSTL next weekend. For now, that's it. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.